Hello, it's Victoria. Now, this is going to be a bit of a touching video, and for some others, perhaps a bit offensive or difficult to watch, but this video is from the heart, and viewer discretion is advised. Since I haven't got my laptop, and I can't be arsed with iTunes and stuff like that because it's just difficult. They make it more difficult even though the Apple phones are more expensive. I am going to send a clear message. Now, when I was in year 6, so I would have been about 10 or 11 at this time. This is my story. This is my Woody story. I had a kitten called Woody. Now, he got me through school. Now, this is a bit of a tough subject because he died before his time. His mother, his cat mother, outlived him. We let him go out. We give him freedom. We give him love. And in return, he loved me back. Now, I'm speaking on behalf of those who don't have a voice, who can't tell us when they're hurt, who can't tell us what's going on. Now, with Woody, it started by us seeing him drop food out of his mouth, and we thought, he's just being fussy with his food. So we let a few days go by, as far as I can recall. This was back before I was in hospital and all that mental health shit I've gone through, and we thought nothing of it. And then we took him to the vets and we found out the truth. He had his top jaw broken. Now, we think that someone had kicked him in the jaw. Now, there's no proof of this. We can't find out the person who did it, but I can send a message so it doesn't happen to other people. Now, I had 7, nearly 8 years of his love. I'd use my laptop because I didn't know how to communicate with people. I could talk, I could speak, but I couldn't let out my true feelings. Now, he was loyal to the very end. He'd jump up on my lap, he'd sleep in my bed, even though it was a bunk bed. He'd jump up and he'd sleep with me as if he knew something was wrong. Now, I was bullied through school, but this isn't about me, this is about him. Some cruel you know who, or you know what, I'm not going to swear because that's not what this is about, kicked him in the jaw or injured him, and he didn't live to see 8. And no amount of crying, no amount of praying is going to bring him back. And this is why I'm here, to appeal for tougher sentences, to appeal and set new laws in place. I want to change the world with this video. I want to change the law. Anyone who's found guilty of killing an animal should get life. Rapists, murderers, all those people, and others are sentenced to life for taking a life in America. Now, I don't think killing someone will bring someone back, so I'm not going to ask for the death penalty because a life for a life should be just, or an eye for an eye should be just. But sometimes you've got to turn the other cheek. Now, I'm not asking for my cat back because I know that's impossible, but I'm autistic and I had to have extra help in speaking because my sister, who's 1 year younger than me, was ahead of me. I could speak single words, but I couldn't put sentences together. I'm one of the lucky ones. I found my voice. And I could put sentences together in the end. I didn't speak properly till I was about 3 or 4, and I was tongue-tied, so I had surgery, but let's change the world together. Let's get tougher sentences for those who want to show cruelty to animals, who find fun in it, who find joy in it. It is just sick. These animals can't speak for themselves, so I'm going to speak for them. Let's put them behind bars for life. Let them reflect on their mistakes and their sickness who destroy lives. I believe they should be given help, just like anyone with a mental illness. Now, like I said, it won't bring Woody back, but if you kill an animal, you should get life in prison. If you show cruelty towards an animal, an innocent and pure being who's just nature, love, friendliness, and all heart, they show us their undying love. Now let's give them that love in return by getting them justice. Justice for Woody and justice for animals who were taken before their time. Because it's not right, and I'm going to make it my life to change the world. For animals, for people, for everyone who hasn't got a voice of their own. I've got my voice, now let's make it theirs. Let's get tougher sentences for people who show cruelty towards animals and those who are killing, such as poisoning cats, poisoning dogs, any animal who has shown unnecessary cruelty and death. It is unfair, it is wrong, and it is sick. And I am going to make sure that justice is served to those who make it their life's journey and choice to show cruelty to the most loyal of people. Now, animals are people for me. I bond with animals more than I bond with people. Like I said, I'm autistic. Now, if they want to show cruelty to animals, then let there be justice, because I am not going to take no for an answer. I mean, Bridgend Cats Protection, when I had more money, I showed my gratitude by sending them £30 worth of cat food. Not a week, maybe a month, when I was on more benefits. But now I can't afford to do that. I can afford to do this. Let's change the world. Let's come together and let's make a better tomorrow for animals, for people, for everyone who hasn't got a voice for their own. Most importantly, if you've lost an animal, you'll understand. If you've lost it to poisoning, to antifreeze, to people who are sick enough to cut up animals, to those who wish to do them harm, let's protect these animals. Let's give them a voice. Let's give them a voice through me. And let's not give up till we get the justice that they deserve. Now, I don't believe in putting an animal down if they've got the potential to live. I understand if an animal is suffering, that maybe it is the best option, but I don't believe in it, because Woody's life was his until the end. We had to feed him with the syringe, we had to syringe feed him, and in the end he died in my mother's arms. Now, it should have been me, but I was asleep, or I think I was asleep the night that he died, and you can believe me or you cannot believe me, but I felt him pass through me because he chose me, and I think he chose me to share his message. Woody died unjust, unfairly, and cruelly. We didn't do anything to him. We showed him the love we could until the very end. Now just ask yourself, if a person had a broken arm, would you put them down? If an animal has their back legs that they can't use, or their front legs, you'd put them down, wouldn't you? Well, for a person, a wheelchair is an option. For dogs, there's wheels. Maybe we should be doing the same for cats, dogs, and all other animals who can't speak for themselves. Let's get justice, and let's mean it. Please share, like, and subscribe if you agree with this video, because Woody couldn't speak for himself, so I sure am hell gonna speak for him, because he loved me, and I want to show my love and my loyalty in return to change the world. Thank you.